Respected elders, educationists, dear teachers, and dear students, welcome. In this class, we are going to see five couplets from 296 to 300 under the chapter Veracity. Yes, we are going to see five couplets in Tirukural under the head Veracity. Beautiful couplets which narrates the vital role of truth in human life. Come. Tirukural, comments and explanations with the new dimension by couplets from 296 to 300, live 120, dated 31 7 2024. Couplet 296. Speaking not a lie is superior to all other fame. Eated brain, sans toiling, all virtue with name. Again, speaking not lie is superior to all other fame. Eated brain, sans toiling, all virtue with name. See, what Vallabhan wants to advise us. See, he says, not speaking falsehood is superior to all other fame. It would earn us all kinds of virtuous fames without toiling and moiling. That's all. This is the message of this couplet. That is, again, not lying is superior to all other virtues. That is the core of the couplet. That is, not lying is the greatest virtue. Explanation: there is no great fame than the fame earned by not speaking falsehood. It would earn us great fame and name without toiling and moiling. That is, not speaking falsehood would bring us the greatest praise, sans toiling and doing virtuous deeds. That is, not speaking falsehood would bring the greatest fame without any toil. That is, not speaking falsehood would bring the greatest fame without any toil. That is, this is the message of this couplet. Okay? Then let us say content, that is the face of the couplet. There is no greater prize than not lying. It is, there is no greater prize than not lying. This is the face of the couplet. If so, what is the inner of the couplet? That is, what is the core of the couplet? There is no disgrace worse than lying. This is the core of the couplet. There is no disgrace worse than lying. So, okay. Again, let us see the couplet. Speaking not life is superior to all other faith. It brings sans toiling all virtue with name. Again, the message that is, I mean, the message of the couplet is not lying is the greatest virtue. That's all. Not lying is the greatest virtue. Couplet 297. If a man leads a veracious life throughout his life, he needn't do any other virtuous deeds in his life. Again, if a man leads a righteous life throughout his life, he needn't do any other virtuous deeds in his life. What is the message? What Volvo wants to tell us? If a man leads a truthful life, he need not do any other virtuous deed. That's all. If a man leads a truthful life, he needs he need not do any other virtuous deeds. This is the message of this couplet. If a man leads a virtuous, if a man leads a truthful life, he need not do any other virtuous deeds. Again, if a man lead a life without lying, if a man leads a life without lying, then they need not do any other virtuous deed. Explanation. If a man leads a life without falsehood, he need not do any other virtuous deeds. It is because a man who cannot lie cannot do any evil deed. That is, truth is the mother of all virtuous deeds. So, if a man has the power to abstain from falsehood, he won't do any sinful deed. That is, the man who ever loves truth would always love all virtuous deeds. Again, the man who ever loves truth would always love all virtuous deeds. That is, veracity is all virtue. Yes, sir. Veracity is all virtue. What is virtue? Veracity is virtue. That's all. There is no other virtue greater than veracity, no greater than truth. Then what's it that is content? That is the face of the couplet. That is content. Veracity is all virtue. Veracity is all virtue. And so, what is the inner of the couplet? That is what is the core of the couplet. Core. Any good deed without veracity is not virtue. So any deed, any virtuous deed, any good deed without veracity is not virtue. This is the core of the couplet. This is the core. So okay. Well, let us see the couplet again. If a man leads a righteous life throughout his life, he needn't do any other virtuous deeds in his life. That is, If a man lives a truthful life without lying, then he need not do any other virtuous deeds. The 298. By water, the outward body gets purified. By truth, the inward heart gets purified. By water, the outward body gets purified. By truth, the inward body, the inward heart gets purified. What is the message? It is water has the power. Water has the power to remove the dust and waste deposited and the outside of the body. Water has the power to remove the dust and waste deposited and outside of the body. Like that, truth has the power to eradicate the darkness of ignorance deposited in the mind. That's all. It's again, I mean, listen to the central idea of the couplet. Water has the power to remove the, I mean, wastes deposited on the outside of the body. Like that, truth has the power to eradicate, that is to remove the darkness of ignorance deposited in the mind. Explanation. When we take bath, water removes the dirt deposited on the outside of the body and makes it pure. Like that, when we speak truth, it removes the ignorance deposited in the mind and makes it pure. Pure. That is, water is necessary to purify the body and truth for the mind. It is, the body would become pure by water and the mind by truth. That's all. This is the message. That is, the body would become pure by water and the mind by truth. Okay? Want it? That is the face of the couplet. Water and truth would keep the body and mind pure. Water and truth would keep the body and mind pure. So, okay. So, what is the inner of the couplet? What is the core of the couplet? Core. The mind without veracity is the mind without worth. The mind without veracity is the mind without worth. This is the, it's okay. Again, the couplet. By water, the outward body gets purified. By truth, the inward heart gets purified. It is, water removes the wastes deposited under at the body and outside of the body. like that. Truth removes the darkness of ignorance capacity in the mind. Then couplet 299. All lights which absorb darkness are not lights. Two great souls. Not lying is the light of lights. A beautiful couplet. That is, all lights which absorb darkness are not lights. Two great souls. Not lying is the light of lights. What is the message? That is, for the great, all the natural lights, natural and artificial lights, which are capable of absorbing the darkness surrounded outside, are not lights. Again, for the great and to the great, all the natural and artificial lights which are capable of absorbing the darkness surrounded outside are not real lights. Truth, which is capable of absorbing the darkness of ignorance capacitated in the mind, is the true light. That's all. In short, to the great, that is, according to the great, the natural and artificial lights are not real lights. Truth is the real light. Okay. According to the great, the natural and artificial lights are not real lights. Truth alone is the real light. According to the great people. According to the great. Okay. Explanation. The universal lamps, the sun, the moon, and fire, and artificial lamps are not the real lamps for the great. Truth alone is the real lamp for the great. It is because truth alone could remove the darkness of the mind and make it bright. That is, the universal lamps and the artificial lamps could remove only the outward darkness. Human mind is mostly clouded by the darkness made up of illusion, ignorance, envy, anger, avarice, selfishness, etc. That is, human mind is mostly clouded by the darkness made up of illusion, ignorance, envy, anger, avarice, selfishness, etc. Truth alone could eradicate this darkness. Truth alone could eradicate this darkness of ignorance. That is, the lamp of veracity. The lamp of veracity is the real light of the great. Here is the lamp of veracity, is the real light according to the great. So, okay, now continue. That is the face of the couplet. Truth alone is the real lamp of the great. That is, truth alone is the real lamp for the great. But this is the face of the couplet. If so, what is the inner of the couplet? That is what is the core. The core is the mind without truth is the dark mind. The mind without truth is the dark mind. This is the it's okay. The face is truth alone is the real lamp of the great. The core, the mind without truth is the dark mind. Again, the couplet. All lights which absorb the darkness are not lights. Two great souls, not lying, is the light of lights. That is, all natural and artificial lights are not real lights. Truth alone is the real light, according to the great. And now let us see a couplet 300. What I have found real in my life is truthfulness. What I have found real in my life is truthfulness. No other virtue stands higher than truthfulness. What I have found in my life is truthfulness. What I have found real in my life is truthfulness. No other virtue stands higher than truthfulness. That is what Valluvan actually wants to inform us. That is, Valluvan says, I have found out so many virtues in my life. Among all the kinds of virtues that I have met in my life, the greatest virtue is truthfulness. This is what one says. That what one says that I have what one says. I have found out. I have met so many virtues in my life. Among all these virtues, what I find the greatest is truth. That's all. It's according to World, the greatest virtue is truth. Is truth, truthfulness. There is no virtue greater than truth. So okay, let us see the explanation. According to Thiruvalluvar, truth is superior to all other virtues. There are so many virtues in human life. Truthfulness is the mother of all other virtues. There is no virtue greater than truthfulness. That is, truth is the main root of all kinds of virtues. So, there would be no virtue greater than truthfulness. That is the messages. Truthfulness is the greatest virtue. But this is the message. Truthfulness is the greatest virtue. Okay. What is the face? That is the content. Content. What is the face of the couplet? That is truthful is the greatest virtue. Truthfulness is the greatest virtue. This is the face of the couplet. Truthfulness is the greatest virtue. It's a core. What is the core of the couplet? The life without truth is not a worthful life. This is the core. The life without truth is not a worthful life. Again, what I have found real in my life is truthfulness. No other virtue stands higher than truthfulness. That according to World One, truth is the greatest virtue. According to his life. So okay. Let us see my comment. Veracity comments. The main root of virtue is truthfulness. There is no virtue sans truthfulness. The truth that man speaks is thousands of times greater than the truth that science speaks. For blossoming the flower of delight in the flower garden of humanity, for blossoming the flower of light in the flower garden of humanity, truthful is the divine water. It is for the delight of human life. Truth is the divine water. Without truth, man cannot enjoy any delight. Without truth, man cannot enjoy any delight. Truthfulness is the real wisdom. Any other tactics without truth would be only a hypocrisy coupled with wickedness. Truth is speaking. What is the truth? Truth is speaking words which are totally free from evil and do not hurt others, even at the degree of conduct. That is what is truth. Truth is speaking words which are totally free from evil and do not hurt others, even at the degree of conduct. That is, even at the least degree. Even at the degree of conduct means even at the least degree. So, okay. Then, my verse. Truthfulness is the mother of virtue. Truthfulness is the mother of virtue. Like suns that cannot have greatness. Truthfulness is the mother of virtue. Like suns that cannot have greatness. Respected elders, education is the teachers and their students. So far, we have seen five couplets under the head, whereas we see beautiful couplets. In every couplet, one emphasizes, stresses the importance of truthfulness. Yes, it is veracity. That is the truth. That is governing the entire universe. It is a truth that is governing the entire universe. Human beings are a small part of nature, a small part of the nature, small part of the universe. Unless otherwise, man follows truthfulness. I mean, all the forward thinking and all the merits and benefits which are available for human beings would get destroyed, would get ruined unless man follows the path of truthfulness. There is one stresses the importance of truthfulness. So it's mainly my kind request to my grandchildren from the early life itself. Uh, trying to lead a natural life of following nature. That is, the nature means following truth. Truth is nature. If we fail to follow nature, then the truth itself would destroy us. That's all. So, so let us follow truth in every step of my life, in every step of our life. Following truth is the greatest value that every man earns in his life. If a man wants to leave something, some reminder behind, some remain. If a man wants to leave some remain after him, he should be a man of truth. So, okay, I heartily thank all of you for listening to my comments regarding the five couplets. Till I meet you in the next class, I wish all of you a very nice and sweet time. Thank you.